Honorable Lieutenant Governor of Pondicherry and Governor of Telangana, Dr. Tamilisai Sundari Rajanji, Honorable Speaker of Pondicherry Assembly, Shri E.R. Selvam-ji, the local MLA, my dear friend, Shri Kalyan Sundaram-ji, Vice Chancellor of Pondicherry University, host of this 12th InSPA, Professor Gurmeet Singh ji, former President of Indian School of Psychology Association, Professor B. Mukhopadhyay ji, former Vice Chancellor, Darul Insan University, Dhaka, Professor Akbaruddin Ahmad ji, Director of UNESCO, former Education Minister of Mauritius, Dr. Arumugam Parshuraman ji, President of Indian School of Psychology Association, InSPA, Professor Pancha Ramalingam ji, Registrar of the University, Professor Amaresh Samantray ji, Professor Rangia ji, Dr. Guleria, Director of AIMS, New Delhi, distinguished delegates from different countries, faculty members, students, and friends from the media. Today is a very auspicious day for all Indians. 2nd October has its special meaning for all Indians. Today we pay our homage to Father of the Nation, Mahatma Gandhi ji. Today is the 153rd birthday of Pujya Bapuji. It's a coincidence. 1.5 months ago, the 15th August 2022, we celebrate the 150th birthday of Yogi Raj Shri Aurobindo ji. And now we all are in the middle of the Navaratri. Today is the Saptami. It's a nice coincidence. Today is the birthday of our beloved Vice Chancellor, Shri Gurmeet Singh ji. And today we all are here to discuss and deliberate in one of the very contextual, important and relevant topic, psychology. Psychology doesn't limit it up to, I'm happy Panchalingam ji has invited all of us to attend this international conference in InSPA, but today it is more relevant in the post-COVID-19 period. We all are concerned and we are all are in a place, very important place. In the Pondicherry is synonymous with our great Indian philosopher, the great monk, Shri Aurobindo, who was a severe critic of the educational system of his time, that means the British period when India was still under the British rule. Shri Aurobindo proposed that education is nothing but bringing out nurturing the latent potentials, integrate oneself with self, harmonious living of individual with society, country and humanity to make oneself a complete being or an integral human being. He was great advocate of integral education model. And for me, integral education model means knowing the psychology. Knowing the psychology of a newborn baby, he is a student. The teacher who is teaching the student in the early days, he has to understand the psychology of the small student. The parents, the school administrator, in a way, the greater society. If education is the essence of a civilized society, understanding the psychology is the basic essence of education. This is the fundamentals of Shri Aurobindo's integral education. Friends, it's a coincidence. I am fortunate with all this background. We all are here to implement the National Education Policy 2020 since last 2 years. This year is the 3rd year. What Yogi Aurobindo envisioned in the Indian education system in the British period, he used education as the instrument of the transformation for the freedom, for the Swarajya. And we all are here today implementing his vision in the National Education Policy. We are implementing the Nai Talim methodology of Pujya Bapu Mahatma Gandhi ji in our National Education Policy. We are following the principle and guidance of Swami Vivekananda ji, was very much given emphasis on education as a transformative catalyst for socio-economic change. From ECC to higher education, the basic recommendation of NEP is we must embrace moral and ethical values like seva, ahimsa, satya, swachhata, nishkam karma and shanti. Friends, these are the essence of society, essence of education. And when I'm talking all such things, the fundamental is to know the thing. You will be educated, you will be learned, you will be empowered, you will be enlightened if you know what you are doing. Sometimes education creates confusion. The present model of education creates confusion. Our learned LG, Dr. Sondhya Rajan, being a doctor, she was explaining her experience about psychology. Friends, in today's time, some parents are expecting more from their children. Sometime in a lighter vein, I mentioned to my friends, you are expecting a number of 100%, number of 99%, at least 98%. Putting both the parents' number, they are not 98%. But they are expecting their pupil, their children should get face 98%, 100%. This is psychology. We have to understand this issue. Dr. Guleria is here. He gave us light, I can say, in the pandemic day. Not only he treat me. He also treat entire country. The country was expecting when Dr. Guleria will come in the TV. What guideline he will give today? Whether you wear mask, whether you will not wear mask. Whether you will take Fabiflu or paracetamol or any other medicine. He was playing, he was addressing, he was taking care of the psychology of the nation. Then this is the reality. To know the education, you have to. What is education? We all are unless until we go to the basic core. How do we? Because learning, education, knowledge is a lifelong practice. It's not a matter of school. It's not a matter of higher education period. In the era of this disruptive technology era, in the industrial revolution 4.0 era, we have to skill, upskill, reskill of entire population. It's related to psychology. I cite one funny example. When few years ago, technology came in the form of telephone, form of mobile telephone. Then the internet came. Then the social media came. In those days, our parents, I was also a parent in that category. We all are scolding our children, what are you doing? Funny thing, you are engaged in the entire day with telephone, with internet, with smartphone. Who knows what are you watching? We all are saying this is not our job. But today, we all are intoxicated to that kind of technology. Every day, within few seconds, again we are taking our phone, whether my photo is there or not, we are looking after it. The program I have attended few hours ago, it is there or not? What kind of information is coming? What kind of news is coming from the different part of the world? In this era of disruption, we all have to go through the new knowledge system. We all have to go through the new technology system. This is a psychological change. So friend, basic essence of education is to understand the psychology. Just imagine a young kid, very young kid. He is picking up, first he was picking up the specs. Some years ago he was picking up the telephone. Now, if you take the kid in your lap, he or she will take your mobile phone first. From there you have to analyze the psychology. We have a very formal education structure. We are prescribing in the class 1, he will study, he will learn these 4 topics. In class 6, he will learn this language. In the class 10, he will appear in this kind of papers. In the higher education, we are offering engineering courses. We are offering engineering courses on electronics. We are offering courses on mechanical, vertical. But we are not offering course on mobile telephone. But learning electronics, computer science, physics, and mechanical engineering, he will produce mobile telephone. Now time is changing. We have to cope up with the time. Our NEP is envisioning all such things. We are addressing the basic essence of psychology. Therefore, for the first time in our country, we have started the formal education system in the age 3. The Bal Batika 1, 2, 3, age 3, 4, 5, and class 1 will start from age 6. From that period, the teacher has to understand what is the aptitude of the student, whether he or she is towards good speaking, good singing, he or she is good in hands-on skills. That shows the aptitude. When a teacher will recognize that aptitude, if he or she is well equipped in the psychological understanding of the young children. If she or he is well equipped to understand the psychology of a teenager. Friends, education and psychology both are very much correlated. Unless as a teacher, as a parent, as an elder brother, as a peer, as a colleague, we understand the psychology of whom? Of ourselves, of our friends, of our family, of our students. I am happy a university, a group of professors from university are thinking about school psychology. You all need to be analyze the psychology of students. I will suggest this forum should be known as Indian Student Psychology Association. And student means from the age group of 3 till his or her life. Because every day we are learning something, that means you all are students. If a society will that much of temper, that much of aptitude, then only will grow. Friends, you have said towards Atmanirbhar Bharat. What does it mean? What does it mean? So many countries produce vaccine. So many countries produce vaccine. I know experts like Dr. Guleria were struggling with some of the companies. They did not get permission in India because they did not commit themselves in the clause of indemnity. It's a psychological issue. They have their own arrogancy. We will not supply to any country with any condition. That means there will no liability. But in India, we produce 2 vaccines. I am happy our colleague from Mauritius expressed his emotion, how he is given Indian vaccine, co-vaccine, and our LG madam mentioned more than 150 countries are get benefited by Indian origin, India developed vaccines. Why this country have taken, all these countries have taken Indian vaccine? Because we understand the psychology of the globe. Therefore we said, we count, we think the entire humanity is our family. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam is our philosophy. I can cite a number of examples. Why Mahatma Gandhi came to Tamil Nadu, and here in Tamil Nadu he leave his conventional attire and changed to 2 pieces of cloths. One below the waist and one in the shoulder. Whatever the weather condition may be. Because he understands, if I have to lead the society, I have to guide the society, I have to live like a poorest of the poor man with a 2 pieces of cloth. Friends, in a life, if you want to do anything, we have to understand the psychology. So today, we all are here in this 12th InSPA, in an international conference. I hope the entire global community is concerned today on this issue, especially after pandemic. Because last 2 years, the society was at standstill, was at stagnation. So we all became introvert. We all introspect ourselves. What do we need? And India has the answer. Therefore, when Prime Minister appealed to the UN to celebrate yoga as an international event, so entire global community, the entire global forum, UN, accept yoga as an international event. Yoga is no more an Indian way of exercise. It's a preventive healthcare system. It impacts the entire ecosystem of a body. Friends, India has a lot of things to take responsibility, and NEP is a philosophical document for all of us. And I always say this NEP is not only meant for Indian society. Out of 7 billion population of the globe, we are around 1.3 billion. That means we are at the driving seat. We have to create a model. We have to, that for NEP is the philosophical document to create global citizens for the 21st century. To implement this NEP, which NEP is going to benefit the entire humanity of the globe, we must understand the psychology. These 2 days conference will certainly give us some relevant information, relevant policy document to implement the NEP in a very effective manner. I expect a recommendation paper, not only an abstract paper. After this deliberation, I'll expect Gurmeet Singh ji and Panchalingam ji will come to me. We'll organize a meeting with all important stakeholders of education system. What is the recommendation with Pondicherry 12 InSPA? With this expectation, again, I wish all the best of this international conference. Thank you, friends.